Hello, my name's Harry today, and I'm going to talk about the Revolutionary War. Despite having little experience in commanding large conventional military forces, Washington's strong leadership, presence, and fortitude held American military together long enough to secure victory at Yorktown and independence for his new nation. On June 14, 1775, the Second Continental Congress, responding to the growing crisis in Boston, directed that one of its own constituents take command of the newly designed Continental Army. The first battle of the Revolutionary War was the Battle of Lexington and Concord, which started on April 19, 1775, that kicked off the American Revolutionary War. Tensions had been building for many years between the residents of the 13 colonies and the British authorities, particularly in Massachusetts. On the night of April 18, 1775, the British troops marched from Boston to the low-defended Concord. But on the night before, Paul Revere alerted all of the people in Boston that the Redcoats were coming. The British defeated the local militia in Concord, but were defeated by the local militia at Lexington, thus known as Battle of Lexington and Concord. Before the war, on July 4, 1775, General George Washington and many other people in the Continental Congress finished what is known today as the Declaration of Independence. So he raised King George III was raged about the Declaration of Independence, so he raised more taxes. During the Battle of Bunker Hill, British General William Howe and his troops landed nearby the Charleston Peninsula, marched nearby to Breed's Hill, a major stronghold in Massachusetts, on June 1775. The militia had lost heavily in Bunker Hill. In the Battle of Trenton and Princeton, the British had controls of New York and about half of New Jersey. The Americans had little to spare until the British took Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the capital of the 13 colonies. So, George Washington got a plan. He would strike Trenton, New Jersey. They would cross the icy Delaware River, but it was dangerous. The British had tried to cross the Delaware, but had never made it. Still, George Washington and the advisors said the plan was good. They crossed the Delaware River by 3 a.m., 3 hours behind schedule. With the river behind, they could not turn back without being seen. So they marched to Trenton. They easily defeated the low-defended British forces in Trenton. After that, they marched to Princeton to escape the British attack, but on their way, the reinforcements fought against the Continental Army that was helping General Cornwallis. But they lost, and the Americans with another successful win in Princeton. In the Battle of Yorktown, George Washington was in New York, with a few miles away. British General Sir Henry Clinton was there. General George Washington wanted to plan an assault on Sir Henry Clinton, but General from France said that they should leave New York and attack Yorktown in Virginia. George Washington said okay, and then they faked the assault on New York and went to Yorktown. They dug trenches to surround the British army, eventually giving up and surrendering to the Americans, ending the war. The war was ended with the Treaty of Paris in 1783, recognizing American independence. Thank you guys for listening to my podcast. If you guys enjoyed it, comment down below.